Hey and welcome to the daily Manchester United news show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United boss insists there is still room for improvement from Antony after reading display. Manchester United manager Erik Tanha said there is still room for improvement from Antony after his impressive display in the 3-1 victory over Reading on Saturday. The 22-year-old came under scrutiny after his disappointing performance against Arsenal last week. He failed to show his quality on the ball and was ultimately replaced by Fred in the second half. However, the Brazilian was at the top of his game last night at Old Trafford. He set up Casimero for his first goal with a super pass. The experienced midfielder added another before Fred completed the scoring with a backheel flick. Despite Antony's impressive display, Ten Hag insisted afterwards that there is still room for improvement from the winger. The United boss said, as per Man, "I have more experience with him. We have to challenge him, and if you challenge him, he can adapt and adjust his game. He has to be more variable, more dynamic. He needs his teammates around him, but also how to use his teammates. He has to work on it. I think there is still room for improvement." The Brazil international came to Old Trafford in a huge £82 million deal in the summer, so there is a huge expectation from the talented forward. So far, the 22-year-old has failed to make a huge impact, but his previous two displays were excellent. Antony failed to make a goal contribution against Nottingham Forest, but caused problems with his clever movement. He was also far more direct and came very close to scoring. The winger was even more impressive against Reading last night. He completed 100% of his long balls and boasted over 80% pass accuracy. Antony had 78 touches with 4 key passes, 2 dribbles, and an assist to his name. Erik Ten Hag confirms ankle injury blow for Christian Eriksen after Reading win. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that Christian Eriksen suffered an ankle injury during the 3-1 win over Reading in the FA Cup 4th round. The Denmark international has been an important figure in the center of the park this season, and there were no surprises that he was picked in the starting 11 yesterday. However, the 30-year-old had to be substituted before the hour mark after sustaining an ankle injury on the back of a strong challenge from Reading's Andy Carroll. It seemed like a minor knock at that point of time, but the setback could be more serious as the Dane was spotted leaving Old Trafford after the victory on crutches. Speaking in his post-match press conference, Ten Hag confirmed the injury blow for the midfielder and said that it will take another 24 hours to find out the time scale for his recovery. He told ManUnited.com, "It's always difficult to say at this moment, so short after the game has finished, but it's an ankle problem. We have to see what the diagnosis is, so it cost us a minimum of 24 hours before we know that, and then I can say more." The £22 million rated star has been a sensational signing for United this campaign. He has been excellent from the number 8 role with his goal contributions, defensive solidity, and precise passing. Things don't look good at the moment, particularly with him walking out of the stadium on crutches. Hopefully, there is nothing serious and he can return within a short time scale. United are already missing key players such as Anthony Martial and Diogo Dalot through injuries. There is no exact date when they could return. Luke Shaw is also nursing a minor knock. The Red Devils could be forced into the market for a new midfielder if Eriksen is sidelined for weeks. They will need more depth with Casimero, Fernandes, Fred and McTominay being the only senior midfield options. Donny van de Beek is out for the season after his knee surgery. Casimero excellent for Man United in a 3-1 FA Cup 4th round win over Reading. Manchester United midfielder Casimero was in sublime form last night as the Red Devils secured a convincing 3-1 win over Reading in the FA Cup 4th round. Erik Ten Hag's side were overwhelming favourites to beat the championship outfit, but they had to wait until the 54th minute to break the deadlock through Casimero. The Brazilian latched onto Antony's through ball in the box before scooping his effort beyond the keeper. Just minutes later, The 30-year-old doubled United's lead. His low shot from outside the box found the right bottom corner of the net with a slight deflection along the way. Aside from his goal involvements, Casimero managed 71 touches with 45 successful passes. He won an impressive 8 duels and 4 tackles alongside 3 key passes. The former Real Madrid man has been playing with full of confidence, and yesterday was probably his best performance in the United shirt, though the club were expected to win. Tanha had the option of playing a heavily rotated side for the encounter, but the Dutch tactician went with his best combination in midfield and attack against the Royals. United will now shift their focus to the second leg of their Carabao Cup semi-final tie against Nottingham Forest. It won't be surprising if Ten Hag goes with a strong lineup again. However, we anticipate a few more changes this time around. Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez could come back into the starting 11, while Marcus Rashford and Antony could be rested. Harry Maguire sends a tough message to Erik Ten Hag over the lack of game time. Manchester United captain Harry Maguire has made it clear that he does not want to be a regular bench warmer after FA Cup win over Reading. Maguire was paired up with Victor Lindelof as United beat Reading 3-1 to advance to the next round of the tournament. He told ITV via Manchester Evening News that he does not want to get used to his bit part role in the first team. He said, "I am a player, 29 years old, and I haven't really been in this position in my career, so it's a position that I don't want to get used to, but it's part of the parcel of football. I am working hard every day, I'm pushing, I'm training well, and when my chance comes, I need to take it. We know at this club we need competition for places. We have some top centre-backs at this club, so I think we are all good from now until the end of the season. I feel like I have looked after myself. I think it's 2.5 weeks since my last start, so I have been working hard in training. The lads who have been playing have been doing well, so when I get the opportunity, I need to take it and make sure we win. It was nice to be out there helping the lads, and I am ready when my chance comes." If a team has 2 World Cup winning centre-backs, they will be starting together more often than not. Unfortunately for Maguire, he has Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez in front of him, who have been phenomenal as a pair. The England international had a solid World Cup campaign, but was forced to miss the next few games due to illness and suspension. During this time, Luke Shaw showed his class as a centre-back and kept his place until he was sidelined due to an illness. On the positive side, Maguire had a great outing. He won the majority of his duels, maintained a high line of defense, and was elegant with his ball distribution. He still needs to eradicate his habit of taking time before he passes the ball, as it hinders United's idea of playing with pace and urgency. Crystal Palace will wait until summer to sign Man United defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Crystal Palace are prepared to wait until the summer before making a genuine attempt to sign Manchester United defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the Sun report. Wan-Bissaka was completely out of favour under manager Erik Ten Hag before the World Cup break. He played just 4 competitive minutes and was a regular on the bench. However, the 25-year-old has had an impressive turnaround after the season restart. He has been a regular starter at right back, with first choice Diogo Dalot being injured. Dalot has yet to make his return to training following a thigh injury, and it appears quite clear that Wan-Bissaka will stay at United beyond January, barring a surprise turn of events. Hence, Palace have no chance of signing him with their limited budget. They are willing to wait until the summer transfer window before approaching to re-sign their graduate. Wan-Bissaka struggled to break into the lineup before the World Cup. Dalot was almost an undisputed starter and missed just 1 game against Fulham due to suspension. This led to suggestions that Wan-Bissaka could be shown the exit door in January for a quality replacement, but the right back has managed to redeem himself. The £90,000 a week star has been defensively efficient on most occasions. The 3-2 defeat at Arsenal was probably the only time where he left the team down with his awareness and positioning. He was superb in winning one-on-one duels against Gabriel Martinelli, but was at fault for 2 goals conceded. Hence, We won't be surprised if he is replaced in the summer. Wan-Bissaka has lacked the offensive threat that Dalot provides. His crossing has also been non-existent in most games. Tanha has a big decision to make on him at the end of the season. Dani Olmo release clause gives Manchester United a chance to sign him next summer. Manchester United will have the chance to sign RB Leipzig star Dani Olmo in the upcoming transfer window. In light of his release clause, the Red Devils are interested in the Spain international. He is set to get two different release clauses, one of which will be worth 70 to 75 million euros for clubs like the Old Trafford side. However, the 24-year-old is also keen on moving to the Spanish top flight, so for teams like Barcelona and Real Madrid, 60 million euros is the price they will have to pay to acquire the playmaker's services. Writing on his Substack column via Couch Offside, head of football at Sport Bild Christian Falk has ruled out a January transfer and revealed that Olmo is close to signing a new contract, but he believes United will have the opportunity to get a hold of the Spaniard in the coming future if they are eyeing a move. He said, "The good news for interested clubs like Manchester United is that Olmo has a clear wish to move to the Spanish top flight, so he is going to get two different release clauses in his contract. They haven't been signed yet, but we think they will be added. One that allows clubs to sign him for 70 to 75 million euros, but another where if Barcelona or Real Madrid are knocking on his door, he can leave for 60 million euros. I think if United are still interested, they have got a chance there." The 24-year-old made his way through the youth ranks at Barcelona, but then joined Dinamo Zagreb in the summer of 2020. The playmaker joined the Bundesliga outfit from the Croatian side. Olmo was a pivotal player at Leipzig in his debut season. However, injuries have hampered his development and game time in Germany since then. In the current campaign, the 24-year-old has had a fitness setback, but he has managed to feature 17 times for Die Roten Bullen in all competitions, scoring 4 goals and providing 6 assists. Olmo has also been key for the Spanish national side in recent major tournaments. The 24-year-old started in every fixture for Luis Enrique's team in the 2022 World Cup, playing on the left wing. United have an abundance of talent out wide. In the number 10 position, Bruno Fernandes has cemented his place in the starting lineup. Olmo is a versatile player capable of playing in multiple attacking roles. The Spaniard also has immense talent and potential. A deep squad can help a lot when challenging for titles. However, it remains to be seen whether the Old Trafford side will opt to buy the 24-year-old anytime soon. Tottenham Hotspur confident of tying down Harry Kane to a new contract, as Manchester United have no chance. Manchester United have no chance of getting Harry Kane, with Tottenham Hotspur very optimistic about tying the England international to a new contract, according to Sky Sport reporter Florian Plettenberg on Twitter. Spurs have held further talks with the 29-year-old's representative. The North London side are confident that the striker will extend his deal beyond 2024. Apart from the Red Devils, Bayern München have also been eyeing Kane's signature. However, while the Bundesliga giants still have hope, they are very pessimistic about acquiring the forward services. The England international made his way through the youth ranks at Tottenham. After a few loan spells away from North London, he broke into Spurs' starting lineup in the 14-15 season. Subsequently, the 29-year-old has become Tottenham's talisman. Over the years, he has developed into one of the best players in world football. In the current campaign, Antonio Conte's team have once again relied on Kane's contributions up front this season. The English forward has scored 18 goals in 29 appearances in all competitions for Spurs. The Old Trafford side need to pursue a quality number 9 next summer. However, it seems Kane will not be an option. Maybe the prospect of winning a trophy with his boyhood club entices the 29-year-old. However, it will be disappointing not to see the striker at a top club before the end of his career. No disrespect to Tottenham. I will be uploading daily Man United news show, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.